I'm gonna go with EG too. I really like to see Abed on this bat hero, and I played against RTZ Medusa in a pub a couple days ago, and it was not fun. It was a very bad time, so I'm gonna go with EG.
Yeah.
Something to think about a lot in Dota is like you look at the two side lanes, and EG has both their wagons alive, and Undying don't have either of their wagons right now. So EG
And
get to
they're
pick where they want to
collapsing,
attack. So they choose top, right? But they could very easily just have gone bottom there too. Just
Force
because
the
of that
wagon push with Saberlight getting brought down the Maledict on him. There's no real escape for this. They're trying to respond. Both supports sticking it out, but this is where Ember, not level 6, he just hit level 6 bottom. He's going to TP in and look to maybe get some cleanup kills. He gets a Sleight of Fist kill on the Witch Doctor. What more can he get? He goes Remning in onto Arteezy, and Arteezy's in trouble now. He's just level 4. This Ember rotation from Briar was perfect. Just as he hits 6 bottom, he comes in, and he may get Ice as well. There's no TP out. Ice is just going to kind of try fight his way out of this one, and it's Undying to come out on top.
Yeah, that was amazing for Undying.
He's
He
like,
didn't
not
even
even
get
going to be level
tranquils.
6 by the time he gets it. They're coming in to try and contest these Ancients. It looks more like they're just going to be leeching some experience here. Which is, you know, not bad in itself, but it is some pressure going his way. But it's elsewhere. Ice setting up with Fly and Arteezy to get the kill on Saberlight down bottom.
Instead of contesting like the ancients together and being like you can't have this EXP, they just give them some EXP and they attack the weak lane. You know that there are 2 heroes top, so you go on the bottom guy. Now they can pressure the tower with Ice and secure some
And
boundaries
run
bottom.
at bounties, yeah.
Yeah. The Silencer
Oh,
Dubu
Abed
thought he
so
could
good.
grab this bounty room, but Abed just gets an easy solo kill. Had to help from a fissure, but
I mean the kills are even, but EG are up 2k gold. I think they've killed like 8 sets of ancients by 12 minutes, which is ridiculous.
initiation bottom. EG's going to respond to this one. They TP in the bat rider. They're probably going to lose Fly here. The question is, can Brawl get out? The fissure is there, followed up by a lasso crit. Still has the echo if needed, but he doesn't commit it. Perhaps worried about an astral save there. I think Briar would have lived if the defensive Astro was needed, and it's top lane where Moon has now made a move. They catch Ice with the Magnetize, and this time EG doesn't have a response. They TP everyone down bottom, so Ice is just going to get picked off. Kill going Tomato's way.
It is
Every
amazing
time
play by
EG
Undying.
Yeah, every time EG tries to go for like kills and stuff, it just turns around on them. Feels like they just gotta keep hitting these creeps. Yeah,
EG
they're gonna
with
catch a
smoke towards
smoke.
top. Yeah. Crit smoke might pop in front here. Dubu himself in the front lines. We'll see.
Dubu didn't
Dubu's
get the memo
alone.
or something, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I do not want to be with my team. This is good.
Yeah.
I'm baiting.
He wants
My
to
thing is
defend, you know.
global.
He sees some creeps hit top. And yet, the scan connects. They know where they are. EG going to get caught. Abed's one who gets rooted first. That's going to set a rolling boulder. Crit comes in, but he gets global silence. Didn't get a chance to go for a Blink Echo. Instead, he just went for the Blink Fissure. And they're completely caught by this Magnetize, catching all 3. And Tomato coming in to clean up the Witch Doctor. Crit should follow. Tomato, come on, man. You're going to go for that Perma Agi. But either way, an easy
Mid as
teamfight
well.
win for Undying. And mid, okay. 1 kill going EG's way.
They were trying to hit their timings much like Undying are, but every time it's Undying who are winning out on top, right? Like they won the level 6 exchange when Prava came in with the ulti, and then they won that last one too when they tried to smoke with the Blink Echo. Now Ice
Ice
caught
gets
in an
caught.
Astral.
Yep. Yeah, easy kill,
Nice
no
time.
response from EG.
With that said, like EG are still ahead in gold. Okay, so EG has their timing now. They have this BKB on Batrider. So they're looking for a pick off here. I don't know if they want a full team fight. Oh, he just used the fissure into thing. Oh, nice.
There's a Blink Echo. Yep, Tomato, the global silence. Is this going to be enough to save him? Helps Tomato get off the Shadow Dance. The Flame Break back cancels the pounce, unfortunately, and Tomato is still burning. He gets lassoed now after the Dark Pack. Is the damage there? They're going to drop the Death Ward to make sure they get the 1 kill. Crit in a little bit of trouble here with Bryle showing up. And Ember Spirit with a team Undying looking to just get some cleanup kills here, and Albert showing up and doing a whole lot of damage himself with the Ice TP in and the backup from Arteezy Stone Gaze. They managed to deter Undying from fully committing, and EG will get a 2-for-1 trade.
Okay, they smoke up here on EG. They have a haste rune on Abed. That's their timing there.
Haste Rune with the Aether Lens. See what they can find. They've also got really good vision around this dire triangle, so they're going to see Bryle. They scatter with the
that
train as
same
well. Blink
ward.
Echo is there. Blink Echo followed up by the Tone. The Global Silence coming into play, but the BKB
Oh, Abed.
Lasso is going to deal with that one. Bring him down.
They are
Comes
collapsing
Tomato,
here,
though. Yeah, Undying's looking to go for a bit of a counterplay here. They kill the Witch Doctor immediately. Fly just, you know, he doesn't have the same mobility and escape potential as the rest of the team. And Abed's being chased now by Tomato, who has another pounce. The Aghanim Scepter getting him this kill. Abed gonna go down with a very, what's looking right now like a very clever pickup on the axe.
I guess EG should just never cross the river. Every time they go aggressive, it just ends poorly.
Because like if he just went someone like Echo Saber BKB or something, I think he'd have it. So they're smoking anyways. They feel like they need to do something. Oh,
I think
smoke gets
Global
bombed.
helps covered it though, to be fair.
They're going to go on Arteezy anyways. Arteezy gets off the Stone Gaze before the Global Silence. He did have the Mantis to go with it. He's going to stone up Moon Meander, who gets used after it. Moon Meander does have a roll. He tries to go in aggressive, but the Astral is there. No follow-up, as it looks like Arteezy is going to be just fine there. Briar with the Arcane Rune, unable to really fight with it. I think that's why they wanted to fight, is they felt like they were going to be really strong with this Arcane Rune, but instead, EG with numbers and with a very taken Medusa. Moon Meander goes with a Magnetize, trying to force the issue here, and it's Briar with a BKB charging in feet first into Abed. Abed, though, is just tanking up all he can with Saberlight lassoed on the OD. Tomato shows up looking to clean up. He's gotten a couple of kills already. He's looking for a 30. Once Arteezy is just losing all his stats here, but he forces Tomato back by just holding his ground, and Arteezy somehow still alive. He finally goes down. Saberlight, he's still alive on a sliver of hell. He's forcing his fight. It's Briar. Slider Fist out, but Briar without any remnants left is in all sorts of trouble. Tomato, he's showing back up. He managed to heal on the sidelines, re-engage, but he doesn't feel like he can force it into this Orchid. Hectic fight.
At least you know the Deuce is not getting like a secondary item.
Here we go. Smoke with the BKB.
BKB double damage. They want to try win a fight, then go for a fly in a perfect position to break this smoke and maybe just throw away his life. He's going to reveal himself as he dewards. He gets jumped and will instantly die. Tomato going to hold on to the double damage. They were looking for more. Moon went rolling onto the backlines here, but a good job by Fly just to cut their losses. Well, by EG as a team.
That's really good by Fly to tank that gank. I mean, both teams are sort of... It's funny because like the mental game of Dota, both teams are actually feeling okay with that because Toma's like, yeah, I got a stack. It's good, guys. We got a stack on me. And... Oh, mid.
As the defensive Yules, is there any backup to keep him alive? The Stone Gaze from Arteezy preemptively, and they get the lasso, and Ember in all sorts of trouble. The Global Silence going to try to keep him alive. Luckily, Brow doesn't get hit by the Stone Gaze, but Tomato's just holding his ground in the Shadow Dance, trying to just heal his way through this one, but he needs to disengage, has the double damage still if he can come back into this fight, but Arteezy is just too strong on the front lines with the buyback from Crit. Looks like Undying just going to cut their losses, lose 3, and EG will come out on top.
I think there's Roshan too.
Yeah. Man, that was rough.
And now it's looking rough because Undying were like, before that, they're still sort of able to teamfight EG with the right initiation.
Pressure's on. Is EG going to be running into this dire triangle? They've just picked up a Crystallis on Arteezy's Medusa. He's, you know, not even that far away from Daniels. They blink it on Tomato. Abed doesn't go for the lasso there. Instead, they're going to catch Dubu, and they don't even have to commit any big spells to bring him down, so no global for 40.
But honestly, like the options for Undying are very limited. EG still have like a couple minutes of Aegis, and they're just gonna slowly siege this tower top. I think this Rax is honestly pretty dead. That was like a boss play by Moon.
Oh my god, dude.
That's so cheeky.
Oh no, he's being punished for it. EG saying enough. They just lasso him up, and Saberlight, unfortunately, his Astral was still on cooldown. Abed's just so good. He just recognized that Saberlight had used up his Astral and saw an opening. And it is a dead Rax, as you said. Nothing Undying can do to defend it.
I don't know. Now Fly has a plate mail, so yeah, I don't know either. So.
EG are they're just giving each other items, you know?
That must be
Like a mid, just smoked up.
They roll across the river. Moon, I believe he probably got
He
scalped
saw
by
that
that
roll.
one. Yeah, Abed here is in Firefly. Tomato just goes leaping in, unafraid, forced to pop the Shadow Dance very early, and he's being fissured into a Stone Gaze. He gets defensively Astral, that's going to keep him alive, but this fight does not look good for Undying. Moon Meander is going to have his roll blocked, and that's going to mean he's going to go down here as EG have lost crit in the backlines. Without a buyback, this could be okay. Brial as well as Tomato go charging, leaping in with the Ags, Ember, and the Slark. They just have so much chase potential. Tomato can't hit the pounce on the BKB to Abed. That Rider who gets rooted up, gets the lasso off on Ember, but that root is doing a lot of damage. OD drops the hammer, and Saberlight's looking to turn and fight, but Arteezy, he's the big bad raid boss. Unable to bring him down. Tomato does burn his mana pool, but gets sprouted and killed. Ultra kill for Arteezy. Could be all over for Undying, unfortunately.
That fight was all
fight.
pretty well played by Undying, but...
Yeah, they lost bot racks while that was going on, and Arteezy finishes it with a rampage, so it's going to be mega creeps. It's going to be GG, I imagine.
Yeah, just too big of a deficit. Yeah, Brian, I mean, he went right on to crit the start, like pretty good target, and he just focuses him down and forces it with the global, but, you know, then the rest of your team's also dying the whole time, so...
I can respect that though. Like, you're down this much, and they don't send their basic weight. Like, they try to go for it, you know? Tomato knows, like, his ball racks is being hit. He has to, like, that pounce in, like, it looked crazy, but he has an OD save behind him, and they have to win that fight to win.
You know what, boys? I think I'm actually going to go Undying. I think if you play the same game that you did last time against a team that has 2 carries, I think you lose. I think you lose to a Battle Fury Ricky.
Yeah, he's got the double sentry, so he's going to be looking to deward some of these camps.
I think that was really good for Undying, actually.
Fly taking a lot of damage. Forced to cast here. The Fissure will save him down bottom, but Tomato's got another blink. He's going to blink after him. Does he get the RNG? He does! Tricks of the trade, finds his way to snipe the Witch Doctor. Both bottom and top EG towers taking damage. Usually you see those trades, but this game it's Undying, pressuring both side lanes. They're going to go for a kill top.
Get this,
Yep. Astral into roll with the Meteor Hammer, and Saberlight's going to commit the ulti. Elsewhere mid, yeah, Bryle's gone in, committing for the kill on Crit. Doesn't Dark Pact off the initial stun. The Fissure going to follow it up. Crit still in a lot of trouble here. Bryle has the Shadow Dance gift needed, and I believe he's going to have to pop it. Crit still trying to run another Dark Pact, should finish him off, and that's going to get the kill.
Really good
No
play by
orb
Undying.
or anything. It makes them pretty scary.
I think they've the same thing as last game. Honestly, they've identified sort of a weakness.
Not quite as easy to, like, you can't pick your moment quite as easily for, like, taking towers or joining fights. You have to be a little bit more coordinated and calculated with your exorcisms.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the big thing about this game is that, yeah, it's exactly what you said. Like, they have to commit to get a tower on EG, and I don't think it's that simple for them to commit. Look at mid.
Dove in. They want this tier 1 tower, and they'll take the fight under it. But Bryle gets maledicted and Spirit Siphoned after the silence. Bryle, he's going to tick out, it looks like. One more right click will finish him off. Actually, Fly gets him with the Maledict. Moon rolled in, but a bit of a overcommitment there for Undying, who thought they perhaps had the numbers to go for that play.
Yeah, I think that's an overcommitment with the resources they have there. But I feel like
They're still not done.
still fighting.
Yeah, with Crit
that's
Fissure,
all
they just
that.
chase him down. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, and they're getting this play bottom.
Oh, Tomato gets out. He's being dusted out, but Saberlight saves the day with the Astral and the Meteor Hammer. He's not going to turn it around to get a kill, but he keeps Tomato alive at least.
Or you run there with Ricky, like, that could have been a really sick play for them. It kept out the pressure. Instead, like, they don't get the trade they want. Oh, here we go.
Mid. Yep. This is the numbers you mentioned. Bring Tomato next time.
I think they realized it, right? Like, they need Tomato in these fights. He's had a pretty decent lane. He's high level. He needs to be in this fight. They need just one more little and this play goes really well. Especially after Ice did something so annoying last game. Like, it's in your mind. That's probably going to happen.
Dubu gets doped by the Firefly, but as soon as TPs come, Abed, he's out of there.
No
Reckon
chances,
that's
though, to
TP
stay mid.
forced.
Ooh, mid, yeah, they've gone in. Bryle, with Moon's initiation, gets another kill on Crypt. Bryle already up to 3 permanent agility. Bottom lane, they're going to recommit. They've dove in with Ice's Exorcism. Dubu just trapped in a corner, and it looks like they're going to lose quite a few here. But Ricky does a good job showing up to the fight. Tomato, has he got an escape with the dust on him? He needs somebody to blink to. He's got allies coming from the north. He's going to blink out. The roll kind of messes up that blink escape, but the dust should be wearing off fairly soon. Tomato still very low, gets flame break back. Tomato blinks out again, keeps himself alive, but unfortunately, the rest of his team not so lucky. They lose a couple in the process. Bounty runes coming up, and that's why they want to make this move. Yeah.
I think it being for bounce runes is smart, and they'll secure the bounce rune, but I don't think you can get
Here he
killed.
comes. Oh, Tomato, so slow.
Okay.
Tomato walked into the pre-planted sentry, and EG just pick him off.
Just blame ping, boys. Nothing you can do.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Honestly, that was a pretty good spot. It was my bad for not recognizing bounce runes or spawning. It worked out really well for EG. I think
really
the big
good at
difference,
baiting that.
like, top lane.
Are they going to get this kill? Not
Oh, yeah, he's
perhaps as
dead.
big a kill as the Ricky one, but still a nice kill to get.
Nice kill. That's a stack for Slark, boys. If you get like 15 more, you have normal agi gain core.
And what you were saying about the TP cooldowns is exactly what Undying were just trying to do. They just kept throwing spells at crit mid, trying to force TPs. Enchantress just ran in, used an enchant, and then ran away. Like, as if like, let's pretend we're going on the Shaker. But the real go is perhaps at this bottom lane where Ricky has found the Witch Doctor, looking for more Abed, doesn't commit the BKB, but he's going to be just... Oh, he's not fine! Oh, the last second of the TP, Abed gets caught, still has the BKB, so he's just going to look to BKB and run away, but yeah, Bryle shows up. More agi for Bryle, perhaps. We're going to see what Abed can do to juke this one. He's got Firefly in a couple of seconds. He's still juking through the trees. Gets caught up to again, trying to go over the trees, but Brow's going to be there waiting for him.
See, that was planned by Brow. He wanted to leap into the trees to cut him off.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a simple fight, and I think Undying are like, they want to force a fight right now, so going for Roshan is pretty good.
And Undying is using a lot of time and committing all of their cores to bring down Roach. That's, you know, theoretically they could have been using that time to get a lot of farm on the map. So they get themselves an Aegis and have a bit of a strategic advantage now, but they did miss out on some gold.
Brow's gonna have Aegis now too, or Aghanims now too with this Aegis.
I say Sice is in trouble top. They just finished Roche and he's pushing a lot further than I would have expected him to as he gets jumped on by the Astral into Hammer, and Sice will get picked off.
That's also a bit of a cocky death. Good punish by Undying on that. They force EG's heroes all to like one small circle of the map, and now EG is like forced to smoke. If this smoke doesn't connect, like it's gonna look really bad on that frame. It looks pretty good though, the smoke.
Yep. They get the dust onto the Ricky. Yeah, Tomato should be in some trouble here. They have the BKB on Batrider. Looking for that lasso. He finds Saberlight. He held it knowing the OD was lingering around, waiting for the save. The blink crit! Echo Slam from Crit! Huge play from him. Insta-tip on a Saberlight. Sick plays from Abed as well as Crit. They're going to get the third kill there. Abed didn't go for the last one. Ricky, he knew OD was just waiting for an Astral save, and really heads-up play from EG.
Yeah, they were way too ready for it.
Before, they were just pushing out like 1 or 2 heroes, and the map was being constrained. Instead, like, Arteezy gets to farm everything now. He gets to hit his first lane creeps in like the last 4 minutes, something. And yeah, it's a lot of map pressure relieved. I mean, Undying still have the map.
Moon rolled in mid, perhaps a little bit too aggressively, gets saved by the Astral for now. Silence could follow this one up, but Sice himself gets caught in the smoke screen. Moon can't find a way to roll out. Sice is getting blown up, he ran in. He thought it was unkillable, but this is an offlane Death Prophet with very little farm, and he didn't have the mana for a defensive heal.
There was no lasso yet either. He was back in like 2 seconds, so there was no coverage.
Bryle has the Maldic, has to be a little bit careful. Arteezy does get off the Stone Gaze. Crit's in the neighborhood, but still without an Echo Slam, so Arteezy's going to kind of get blocked in by the Fissure. He's going to be forced to just hold his ground and fight, which is working out well for him so far. Saberlight going to go down, but Arteezy doesn't have backup until the buyback comes. Crit going to come back into this one. With Abed there, he's going to lasso now. You've got to be careful. The Earthshaker buyback could cause some problems. The chase is on. Two-man Fissure with a lasso as well onto the Ricky. Ricky going to go down to the Arteezy, right-clicks, and Dubu trying to TP out. Not going to be successful. Only Slack survives. Great buyback from Crit. Great team fight from EG.
I guess he's almost under more threat though in a lot of ways too because of like Abed.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's just like how the last fights have gone too, I guess. Like EG has like pushed their line forward, their map control line sort of.
And they continue to do so with this smoke up. They're looking to make sure they can pressure Roche. They've kept their courier there, so they know it's not going on. And yeah, Dubu gets sniped. Undying going to look to fight this one. Rolling from Moon Meander. He goes in with the Magnitude. Going to force a Stone Gaze. And yeah, Crit's in all sorts of trouble here. He's been caught by the Silence here, but the OD pulled into the Stone Gaze. They're going to lose Saberlight before he can really cast a spell. And the rest of the team caught in the Gaze as well. Arteezy triple kill.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to learn how to play Earth Spirit. That's exactly how my fights go.
More vulnerable to mid. But someone Undying just gets caught out before the fight begins, and then they try to fight it anyways. Because they're feeling like, they're not feeling good mentally this game.
Well, EG now with, it feels like full control over what has been a very even game for 30 minutes, but now with an Aegis and an AK gold lead and a pretty sizable XP lead, EG.
Look where Arteezy is right now, by the way. Not there.
In some trouble. Creep in from Brawl. He's looking to force his fight. He's found Crit with the Silence, but the Ghost Scepter from Crit going to help keep him alive a bit longer. And Moon, with the Stone Gaze out, doesn't have any backup coming in. Instead, the backup is going on Fly. They're trying to catch him, but Brow's Slark has been lassoed and pulled back in. Crit has got the follow-up Echo Slam, but the OD tries to keep him alive with the Sand. He's not the best damage coming in from Saberlight as, yeah, the cheese keeps him up and running. Crit chases on. It's just a Dubu Enchantress, but the big kills are top lane where Tomato has been dusted up now. Throws out the smoke screen, but he's in a lot of trouble here, and Abed going to make sure they finish him off. Absolutely devastating for Undying, who...
Crit's just dropping voice lines. He missed the pounce. The Slayer goes flying halfway across the map. Comes back in with the Diffusal, instantly blinks away. Couldn't quite get a handle on him. Brian looking for the big jump on the Abed, though, with another Diffusal. He's got a BKB here. Abed's dead.
Yeah, just not expecting Undying to be in that bottom lane or to make that play when they're losing their top rack. So a very rare mistake from Abed, but as far as where this game stands, I think EG are going to still feel pretty comfy as they take top lane.
Feels bad, man.
2-shot. They are forcing this fight. Bryle going to have to pounce out of there. Arteezy's being isolated and kind of ignored while they're going the rest of them. They're just chain astraling him. They're going on Fly. They're going on the supports. Ice has an exorcism, though, and he's just going to run at Saberlight, who's been silenced up now. Doesn't have a good answer to this. The Psychic Headband not going to do a whole lot to bail him out there, as Abed has the BKB back up, and he's just going to go in. Nice buyback from him to make sure they win this fight. Ricky's down. Moon goes down as well, and Bryle kind of on his own. Has been isolated, forced to pounce away. Luckily with the Ag's range, does get far enough away to keep himself alive, but not sure Dubu's going to be so lucky.
Oh, EG are pumping up those Medusa stats today, that's for sure.
Back to back,
That's
Medusa wins.
I think they had 2 dominant positions. I think one was where like top lane was like unplayable for EG. They could have translated that into a really hard snowball. And one was like when they had this first Aegis. But I think this is a good game for Undying to look back on and learn from. Like, it's the group stage and you're... Actually, I don't actually know how the DPC works, to be honest.
There is no group stage.
You gotta win the game.
It is just the group stage, but there is no
But the
playoffs.
group stage is all there is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like thinking, there is no double limit. And I mean, it's early on in the tournament, and to be honest, everyone's expecting EG to win, right? So you're fighting with like Quincy Crew and the other teams in the tournament.
Exactly. Definitely, I think potential for a team like Quincy Crew to upset EG. Got him indeed. GG is called. But yeah, I really like what you're saying, because it does feel like these... I mean, I enjoyed these 2 games, even though in the end, EG won in what seemed to look like kind of semi-convincing fashion, but both games Undying were in it. They had solid drafts. They played really good Dota overall. It's just a few slip-ups that EG were so good at punishing.